Hello and welcome to Girl Talk. Yes, we're here at Orangetheory. Yes, there's a class in action. And yes, it is so much fun to watch. It really is. I am here with my friend Kelly Ogden. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'll tell you what, it's a new year. And when I walked in, I was talking to Saber and Jenny, and I was like, I feel really inspired. And I think you've got a lot of things that are inspiring. I was looking up at your board, and it's fun to look at the diversity, all the different ages and body types and fitness levels. Oh, yeah. So talk to me about your new year and how are you?
Okay, well I'm good, thank you. Yeah, boy, that year went by fast. We'll actually be open a year in June. So.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm, yeah, so that's crazy. But yeah, January, you know, that's when everybody's ready to start the year off. Come on in and we will set you up with your free class if you're local.
I love it.
And show you how wonderful this heart rate monitor training and how science-backed it is, and the way the classes are structured with the coach.
Yes.
That it's for every age, every level, ability, people who haven't worked out in forever, somebody coming back from an injury, somebody who does triathlons, is very fit. They can all work out together because of the way the class is structured.
You know, it's really interesting again because when we were, you were looking for your puppy today.
Yes.
So we had a few minutes to talk at the front, and I was looking at the class schedule, and it was like, you know, 5, 6:15, 7:30. It seems to me like there are so many perfect times. There's something for everyone, because we were just like, I'm not sure I have the time, and then I looked, I went, are they 45 minutes? Are they hour long?
They're an hour with a 5-minute warm up and a 5-minute stretch at the end. And then at the end, the 5 minutes, you know, the coach also talks to you, whether there's some announcements, an event coming up, or just talks about the workout and, you know, reminds you to keep hydrated and maybe keep stretching later that day. Gives you little tips.
Well, again, talking to Saber, I was saying, oh, can I come to the 5 o'clock one as my, again, free first? And she said no, because you'd have to spend the night.
Because you have to be here a half hour early.
Tell us how that works for your first class.
So before your first class, you come a half hour early. That's so you can come in and first of all, we go
Settle
over.
down.
Settle down,
Mm-hmm.
And we have you sign some paperwork. But then you go over 15 minutes before class your goals and your expectations with the coach.
Okay.
The coach takes you into the studio on your own, or if there's another intro with you, and explains how the class is structured. They'll talk about those cues of base, push, and all out.
Okay.
Show you how the treadmill works, have you get on the rower, try that out. Just explain things so that you're not totally lost when you come in.
I know for you, because you've done this so often, it's not that you kind of take it for granted. I think for some of us, the intimidation or the mystery factor almost are paralyzing and prevent us from actually coming in, to be really honest with you.
Oh, yeah, I know. We do have people that walk in who say, you know, I'm older, I haven't done this, I have this issue. And when we explain it to them, we say, give it a try, because it's your own pace. Because on the treadmill, you can be a walker, power walker, jogger, runner.
Okay.
So it's everything. It's a group fitness class with the personal training. Almost.
Exactly. It's like scaled to your fitness level, which is really interesting.
And the coaches have gone through a very rigorous Orangetheory training.
Okay.
So they're very on top of it. I don't know if anybody can hear in the background, but you can hear AJ is calling these cues and telling you, you know, hey, come on, let's do this. Or when it's time to do an interval, they'll say, I need my walkers to set their treadmill at this, my power walkers this, my joggers and runners.
Oh, okay.
And so you will see all ages and abilities. And what I love about it is that, I think I've probably said this before, is that you have people working out together that never would have. So maybe a husband and wife, one that was very active and one that has never really been active. They can now come together. We have quite a few of those. And who are older, but as we know, we have an older, very active community here.
We always laugh. We're like, I wonder what we're going to talk about, and it's like, can we have 20 more minutes? Because we're just kind of getting into the meat of it. And one of the things I wanted to ask you is, talk to me about how do I purchase a package, a one-time? Do I sign up for a 5 o'clock or 6:15? Do I have to go to the same class? How does all that work?
No, so once you come in and you take your class, we'll go over the different membership levels. We have 3 different levels that's to fit your schedule or your goal.
Okay.
You know, if you look like you want to come 3 or more times, then that would be the premier.
Okay.
2 times a week would be the elite, and then we have a basic, which would really supplement other things you do.
Got it.
And then we do have packages as well.
Okay.
So there's lots of different options, and then you purchase the heart rate monitor from us.
Okay.
So right now we have 3 choices. I don't have mine on right now, but we have the core, which is the chest strap, the flex, which is an armband, and then a new one called the burn, which will be replacing the flex.
So why would I choose? How would I know what heart monitor to choose?
You know, some people you say right away, well, we've got the chest monitor, and then, oh no, I don't want it. I don't like anything on my chest.
That scares me.
You know?
Right. Okay.
And they say that would make me uncomfortable. Then some people they want the wrist thing, or some people say, oh no, I love that chest strap. I can't, bugs me to have something on my arm. So it's really a preference.
And then last but not least, I really wanted to know about the board. And again, can you choose to not be on the board? Do you need to be on the board? Is the board part of?
The board is for you.
Accountability.
It's just because it shows your heart rate in real time.
Oh.
I don't know if they can see this, but your heart rate is in real time right now.
Oh.
And what color you are is what zone you're in. So remember I talked about we work out in those 5 zones, gray, blue, green, orange, and red. And it's that orange and red you want to be in collectively for 20 to 30 minutes that creates that 36-hour afterburn. So you're burning fat and calories for up to 36 hours after, which that's why it's so scientific. Rather than taking a class and being in that orange and red zone the entire class, you're actually kind of doing the opposite, and your body's saying, okay, I want to hold on to fat and calories because something's going on here. So my body needs to hold on to it. It kind of goes back to our caveman days in that fight or flight.
Exactly. We're going to take a break and come back. I would love in our next segment to talk a little bit about some of the special events that you have coming up. Stay with us. There's a lot more to come here at Orangetheory on Girl Talk. Welcome back here at Orangetheory to Girl Talk. You see, my friend Erin always thinks that we're going to do the activities the first segment. So she's like, oh! Did I successfully miss the treadmill? Whoops!
Because you did last time we did it. That's
Exactly.
right.
I know. One of these days.
It's a gift. It's a gift. But we're glad you're here just in time to talk about all of the new things you have coming up for 2019.
Well, a very exciting thing is next month being February is the American Heart Association. It's Heart Health Month. So Orangetheory has kind of taken on the Heart Association for many obvious reasons because of heart rate monitor training.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
it really
does. So, we're really going to be talking about that. We have something kind of exciting that we're going to do for them next month. I can't say anything yet, but pop in the studio and you can hear about it. But February 1st is Heart Awareness Month.
Okay.
The American Heart Association is encouraging everybody to wear red. So we will be promoting that
all month long.
February 1st is Heart Health Month, so the start of it.
Take notes.
I got it.
So
I'm in.
February 1st, we'll all be wearing red too.
Fun.
My dad's a cardiologist, so I'm always all about anything heart associated.
You probably have a cute heart T-shirt or
Oh,
something.
I got a lot of heart stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
We
then
have
the
a
heart ball is
model.
coming up next month.
Okay.
So we've got a little auction item in there, which is kind of fun. So.
When I walked in, I saw the coolest thing about this is my favorite thing, the play on words. It's all about transformations, and what is it? Change. You have
to change your butt.
You have to change your butt.
I can do this, but
Right.
I would be able to come, but.
Double meaning there.
Right. Yeah.
I love that double entendre.
So this is our transformation challenge, and if you remember, we did the one back in the fall, which is very successful. It was wonderful. So we have a top winner, male and female.
But tell us what it is.
Quantify that?
Yeah,
I'm kind of like, who's the judge?
Right.
I mean, are you getting behind everybody and going?
It's by weight. It's body percentage of weight loss.
So there's some science involved.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Oh yeah,
Statistics.
It's very
It's not just who looks cute from behind.
No.
Oh, we can't
No,
judge.
they come in, everybody weighs the same day. They have to wear the same outfit. They weigh the beginning, middle, and end of the
So
challenge.
it is a weight loss challenge.
I love how it's so goal-centric here, though, and how everyone has personal goals to achieve. And
Right.
I know from my brother-in-law, it's very satisfying when he achieves a goal, or even if he
Well, your
surpasses someone
brother-in-law
else.
is very-
He's very competitive.
Yes, he is
I know.
so funny
Sorry,
when
Dustin.
he comes in here.
Yeah,
He's
now that we're
awesome.
talking about you on
well, and
TV.
he should be.
He's
Look
a
what he
huge
does.
fan of Orangetheory.
Does Iron Man.
And his-
Okay, so wait a
Yeah.
minute. So when does Transformation Talk start? What do I have to do? And again, how
Well,
does
so
it
the
work?
transformation challenge has already started.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
And
so
how
we're
long does
beyond
it
that.
last?
It's 8 weeks.
Oh, gosh.
So they have to, though, commit to coming 3 days a week.
Okay.
For 6 of those 8 weeks.
Okay.
Which is a new thing this year, because some people travel, and if you take your class in another Orangetheory, it doesn't count towards your
okay,
competition
okay.
here. But the beautiful thing about the Transformation Challenge is we do have a top male and female, and then we have a second and third place. But really, everybody's a winner
Yes.
in that
Oh, yes.
Transformation Challenge because they all
They're gonna
have
look
a
good on the
change.
beach. I would call
They
that a
all
win.
have a change. And last year in the male category, it was down to like the top 3. I think the top 2 it was like less than a hair. It was
that is like
incredible.
hair splitting
Yeah,
competition.
yeah.
And what do they win?
Cash prize.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
cash
there's
prize.
nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
No. And then we had a great little party for everybody afterwards where we announced all the winners. They didn't know yet, and so we all went to the boathouse and
Oh my
got,
gosh,
you know,
we
had
should
some
have the
healthy
winners on with
food.
us.
Yeah,
We should.
That would
Wouldn't
be
that be
great.
fun?
Yeah, it's
I would
actually a good.
love-
Oh, look at 2 marketing people
That'd be
together.
great.
I
Oh,
think
yes,
it would
we'll
be
do that.
so much fun to hear from the people who won.
Yeah.
One of the things that impresses me about Orangetheory, and I think I say this every time, is whenever I come in, I go straight over and check out all the people that you're
merch.
partnering with. Well, I saw a massage. Talk to us a little bit about things like that.
Yeah, so a massage therapist, Paula Biondo at Hilton Head Spa and Wellness,
Yes.
is offering all Orangetheory members $20 off their first massage.
Nice.
Then we have the Hilton Head Marathon is coming up. It's the half marathon, full marathon, and 8K. So we always put things out here for people, if they want to register for stuff like that.
Because a lot of the people who come in here have very varied interests outside
Yes.
of Orangetheory.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You've got
Very
people
much
who are
so.
serious into training, and then you've got like just moms,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
grandmas, and
And we're very big into donating
was
for
just gonna
options
say.
to support,
You're doing NAMI, yes. I know,
Special
you all are
Olympics.
very philanthropic here.
Yeah. So we really are. And
Talk to me about the community of Orangetheory, because I know that's something that you stress, that
Yeah.
it's really important.
It's very, very important to make everybody feel like they're part of something that is very community. We have a lot of people that said, I didn't know anybody when I came in here, and now there's a group of women that come to the 10 o'clock class.
Okay.
There's about 4 or 5 or 6 of them, I'm not sure, and I think one has moved, and when another one she left for the winter to Hawaii.
Okay, whoa.
One of the other members did a little surprise for her and got Lay's for everyone, and they surprised her with like a little going away here. But the community is also just a lot of things when people are striving for goals and being
well,
congratulated
you
on their
bond
goals.
in that process, I would imagine,
Yeah.
with the sweat and tears.
Well, and not to be all philosophical, but when we talk about overall health and wellness, and we talk about mind, muscle, and what we eat, I mean, you pretty much have combined that here.
Yes.
It's
Yeah, and there's also some very exciting thing coming up that Orangetheory is partnering with too, another one, but
Right,
can't
but
say
I
that
can't say
either.
that
We'll
either.
reveal that
But
later.
It's
well,
really
on that
exciting.
note, we're going to take a break. We're going to try to get it out of her, and we'll come right back. So stay with us here on Girl Talk. We are back. We're at Orangetheory, and we're on Girl Talk. Oh yeah, we're having a blast looking at all this stuff.
Yep, everybody, there's people in the orange, you got people in the red, they're working hard.
I mean, this is so fun. You get energized just walking in. It's been a fun show today, and we've only got one more segment. We've got this segment to do, and I really, really, really want to talk. You want to talk about some cool thing you've got going on.
Yeah, so when we were talking about community before,
Yes.
and just making everybody feel like they are achieving, not make them feel, they are achieving what
Right.
they're working towards.
Oh, the fact that you're here?
Yeah.
Good grief.
Oh yeah, And so we have our brag board. So this is our brag board.
All right.
And you know, it's a dry erase, so we use markers. And so when anybody has a PR, a personal record.
Okay. I was like a PR.
I know. I was
She's
confused
PR.
for a moment.
PR firm.
I have
we'll
heard
put
that
down,
term before, though.
Yeah, so they'll put down if they've maybe run for the first time.
Okay.
Or if they've gotten, you know, a large amount of splat points that they've never gotten before. Or maybe they've sped up their treadmill and they've run faster. You know, your brother-in-law, he PRs maybe when he's just his all out, which is that 30-second to 1 minute where you are going and emptying the tank.
Okay, I have to go back. I can't go past splat.
Oh, splat
you love the
points.
splat.
So,
I don't know what a splat is.
well, this is the splat. Oh, I've talked about it, haven't I?
Well, you have talked about it, but I think I
She
la la
needs a
la la la.
refresher.
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
So splat is just a fun little Orangetheory created, and it's a splat. It's a piece of fat, splatting. You've exploded that fat and gotten rid of it.
I love it.
So up on the board,
Yeah.
you'll see the little splat point. See that up, like to the right of the big circle, the top,
Yes.
where's the
Oh,
little
I see
splat?
this. Yeah, the very
and
top
the
is-
number next to it is how many splat points they have earned, which means how many minutes they have been in the orange and red zone so
That you're
far.
actually burning that fat.
That's that orange and red zone where I talk about
Yes.
that you it creates EPOC, which is post-exercise oxygen consumption.
Okay.
Fancy way for saying you're going to burn those suckers for 36 hours.
So if
Following
you
your
eat-
workout?
Yeah.
So wait, so
Oh
if
my
you
gosh.
EPOC, then you splat?
Yes.
So you could be eating your popcorn and drinking your little smoothie, and
you're still
still
splatting.
burning that
And your
splat.
EPOC will splat.
Correct.
I love
got it.
acronyms.
So that's what, so people come out and say, oh wow, look at how many splat points I got, or oh, I didn't get as many splat points. So we tell them, don't
I had no idea. I've heard it, but I didn't
Yeah.
get it. What you tell
don't
them.
focus on the splat points. Again,
Right.
that's just individual. So you'll see somebody who will have a ton of splat points, sometimes maybe too many, but they have a high resting heart rate.
Okay.
So they're gonna go up into that zone. Then you'll have people
So it's
that are
not
on medication.
always
like,
an indicator.
not
of-
always. Yeah, it's
okay,
very
optimum.
It's very few and far between. And then somebody on blood pressure medicine. You know, that's to keep their blood pressure down.
Correct.
So they
Sounds
have
like we shouldn't be looking at someone else's chart as much, though.
You don't.
But that-
you
but I
don't
think-
even look at anybody's chart. You are
Right.
focused on
Focus
your
on
own.
your journey.
Yeah.
But I think that's an important part to make, even in this whole discussion we're having right now, is it really is your journey.
Oh yeah, very much so. And it's also perceived exertion. So some people come in, especially a lot of cross-regionals, you know, because this is reciprocal at all Orangetheories. There's over 1,000 open now in
Okay.
the
It's got to be
United
fun
States.
to see people from all over.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
we get a ton of them, as you know, all
Oh,
the
sure.
tourists. But some will come in, they say, oh, I don't wear a heart rate monitor. And so, you know, we're like, okay, you know, we just let them do their thing. And they say, I go by my perceived exertion. I don't like to see it up there. or
Those are the
something
same
like
people that never weigh themselves,
that.
right?
Well, it could be.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't weigh myself.
But
I
we
guess if
encourage
you're
everybody.
sweating, though, and you feel your heart. I mean, some
Yeah,
people
but
are very.
again, it's
Well, some people have been
perceived
doing it a
exertion.
long time
Right.
too,
Right.
and they know their bodies.
And again, depending on what my goal is my goal movement?
right.
Period. Okay, so my goal is perceived exertion.
Right, and you're also not going to, you're not going to earn a lot of splat points on the weight room unless you're doing something like jump squats or,
Okay.
you know, if it's like a really burst of power.
That's
Right.
more strength
Yeah.
building than.
So, and you want your heart rate to recover, and you want it to go down. A lot of people on the rower, I have a hard time getting my heart rate up on the rower.
Oh, interesting.
Where did
Yeah.
they go now? Are they in the weight room?
They just stretched, and
Where did they-
so they're starting
did
to
they go?
stretch, and some people are leaving, heading to work, or
or
they're
Broken Egg
Exactly.
Cafe. Why?
Broken
Because
Egg
they're
Cafe.
still burning the splat.
Well,
That's right.
And you know, I know we've only got about a minute left, but we've never talked about the ability to shower and things
Yes.
like that here. So it's really, you
You've
can.
got a
Oh yeah, our
beautiful
5
facility.
a.m. and 6:15 class,
Which is the
are
one I think
actually
we should
very
go to
crowded.
work.
Yeah, and they're actually there's a lot of people in them.
Yeah.
It's the same group, and they
Yes.
come and they shower. We have 2 showers.
Yes.
And we supply shampoo, conditioner, body soap
I
in
checked
there.
those out this morning because I was really, yeah,
Aren't
they're
they
really
great?
good.
Yeah.
Imagine
Really.
how productive their day is, too, starting with that at
I
5
know.
a.m.
But that's what I would do if when I start coming and when I go to the gym early, I take all my stuff and shower.
Oh, you're
but,
up at that time, I forgot.
well, but I like to do it. I like to work out, take a shower,
Yeah.
And start your day.
put my baseball hat on, and
burning those calories.
Because I epoch splat.
That's right. And next month we're going to be at the bridal show out at
Oh yes. Where is it?
Bel-
no, but not Belfair. Berkeley Hall.
Oh,
Berkeley,
is it at
yeah. So
Berkeley?
we're going to be there
Good.
to go out there and say to these brides, hey, you need a little.
A little
fit in that
boost.
dress. Let's be honest.
But what a great way to we were talking about stress when we came in. What a great way to stress bust.
Yeah.
be.
You know, those bridezillas can just.
Well, hey, and if they can win a challenge and make a little cash, doesn't hurt when you're paying for a wedding.
So be it. It's fun. It's always fun to be here, and we have so much to talk about. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate all your time too here on Girl Talk. Have a wonderful week. Bye bye.